Hello and welcome to a brand new day of free-to-play here on Magic the Gathering Arena. Get the dish on the latest with me, Lord Rumfish. I'm diving right back into another Premier Draft, March of the Machine, the Aftermath. One card in each booster has been replaced with an Aftermath card, otherwise this is a March of the Machine draft. Let's get into it. Okay, Chrome Host Seedshark is a ridiculous bomb. If you're not aware, if you haven't played the format before, it is. It turns all your non-creature spells into giant incubator tokens. Really easy first pick. See double. So this is a neat card. You can copy an opponent's spell that's on the stack, or you can copy a creature that's in play. You could copy your own stuff too, but it's easier to copy an opponent's spell on the stack than your own, in terms of mana. So yeah, I think C double is a fine thing to go into a deck that's got a Chrome Host Seedshark. Kami Whispered Hopes is a great card. The Pest down here is pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to take the C double here. For sure. Okay, let's take a look at Lutri here for a second. Each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name, flash, enters the battlefield, copy an instant or sorcery spell. Each non-land card has a different name. I bet I could companion Lutri. I just have to play Singleton. That's not hard to do in Limited. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason I can't companion Lutri. He's in blue, or already in blue. This seems like a fine thing to take. Gives you an extra card in your starting hand. Could even copy an instant or sorcery spell, but if nothing else, it's a 3/2 with flash. You just get an extra card. Seems pretty good to me. There were definitely some other things we could look at in that pack, you know, Deadly Derision, etc. But I feel pretty happy trying to do a Lutri companion. Haven't had the opportunity before. I haven't done a lot of companion decks yet, even though I've played quite a bit of Limited in this format. You need to open them early to be able to craft your deck to build them. You know, like, you can't just take an Obosh in pack 3 and hope that you can cut down to only odd mana values and stuff. Okay, what do we got? An Invasion of Gobacon's a good, solid white card. Sees play in Constructed. So you tax something out of the opponent's hand, and later you get this cool enchantment. Can buff your attackers, and you can sacrifice it to save the whole team. There's Goreclaw. Goreclaw is fine as well. But I don't see a whole lot of blue here. There's like change the equation. But if someone's passing Invasion of Gobakon, that might mean that white's open, coming from the right. Okay. So yeah, don't see much blue here. Vanguard would be fine. Don't really know how much humans are a tribe in this set, but it would be fine. Invasion of Kylum would probably be kind of in our colors, right? Lutri could be played in red. I think Sculpted Perfection is maybe the stronger card in a vacuum. Tough choice. This is a tough choice. I think I'm going to take the Sculpted Perfection here and see where I end up. Omnath. Oh boy, Omnath. It's a powerful card for sure. Draws you a card every turn. Lets you float mana, turns it all black. Invasion of Mercadia would probably be good with the Seedshark. So would the Volcanic Spite, actually. These two being here kind of makes me think red is open. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel a strong urge to try to build for Omnath at the moment. I'm going to take the Volcanic Spite. See if I can't go more towards the Seedshark here. Alright, red-white is looking open. Skittering Surveyor is a good solid card. For sure. I haven't taken any green yet. Tandem Takedown is a really strong card to get past. Especially as late as pick 7. I'm gonna take the Invasion of Kylum here, but I'm on the lookout for if green might be open. Knotfold Hermit and War Historian, those are very strong. Field Conversion might be saying that black is open a bit. And frankly, Field Conversion is a card that works well with the Seedshark. Normally, in a normal draft, I would take the Knotfold Hermit easily. It's a really powerful card. Maybe I take it here too, actually. Yeah, green is looking kind of open here. Green and white, this is really late in the pack for green and white to be looking so open here. Botanical Brawler is a very powerful card. I could take Atraxas Fall for the sake of the Chrome Host Seedshark, but I'm going to take the Brawler, it's really strong. These signals are hard to read. Hard to read. I haven't seen a lot of black. I think maybe the Prankster is a little more solid here. City on Fire, coming around real late. Order of the Mirror is a good 2-drop, and I would really like to play these blue cards. Just, blue hasn't looked very open. I don't think I want to try to convoke into the City on Fire. So I'm going to take the safer pick here for the moment. Phyrexian Awakening is a very strong card. Rugged Highlands could possibly be the take if I end up into some kind of 5-color nonsense, but I want to take some spells to see if I can make sense of what's going on in my hand. Invasion of Kylum, this late. There's a chance it should be the Urn of Godfire here, but Invasion of Kylum's quite strong. Glistening Deluge is like a maybe. Put it in the sideboard. Spired Charge in the sideboard. Okay, okay. Invasion of New Phyrexia is a ridiculous bomb. Nashi's not bad, but this is really strong. And I think I've got enough white and blue going on that I could consider heading that direction. I don't think there's any reason that I couldn't do this. I shouldn't have taken the second invasion. If I want to companion Lutri, I need to remember that it's a singleton deck that I'm trying to angle for. So I don't want 2 copies of anything if I want to companion Lutri, and I would like to. So... Alright, Spark Rupture at least draws a card. It's not really Planeswalkers to speak of. There's, you know, Teferi on the flip side of this. Nihiri's Warcrafting is a good solid removal spell. Baral could maybe be okay. I have some instants and sorceries. Nihiri's Warcrafting would be more exciting with like the Volcanic Spite. Could try to go that direction. Invasion of Belanon seems pretty good though. Battles are very, very good with the Seedshark. They play extremely well with it. So I think I'm actually going to take the Invasion of Belenon here. I'm not certain about that, but it feels right. Niv Mizzet Supreme is very hard to deal with. Hexproof from monocolored. It can give 2-color spells Jumpstart, which is like Flashback with a discard. Probably not in those colors, though. Invasion of Xerex could work very nicely with the Chrome Host Seedshark. I think I'm starting to see white-blue come together a little bit here. Which means I should maybe keep an eye out for Knights. Imri works with artifacts, which there are precious few of in this set. I don't have much green. I don't have much black. So let's see, maybe I should be thinking about a knight here. Sigiled Sentinel or Protocol Knight? Sigiled Sentinel is probably the one you take earlier, right? Wingspan would be fine. Could be a good play with the Seedshark out. Some 1-drops, they'd be okay. They're not knights, they're not, you know, special or anything. I think I actually take the Astral Wingspan here. Oh, Talarian Contempt. I've been meaning to try this one out. I think this is actually pretty powerful and limited, and I think people take it way too late. Oh no, this pack is totally stacked, though. There's like a Marshal of Zhalfir over here. Well, shoot. I think I take the Marshal of Zhalfir. Now that I know I'm trying to do Knights, it could maybe work out for me. Let's see, complete the circuit. Copy an instant or sorcery spell twice. Could be interesting. Copying like C double, maybe a Volcanic Spite. I really don't have that many spells, though. I think I should look at maybe a flyer here. Skywarden. Thopteryx would be a pretty good blocker, actually. It's in my colors. Okay, Sanctifier is a very good 2-drop. Meeting of Minds would be great with, you know, the Seedshark. I don't think I have enough 2-drops in my colors yet. I kind of need to sort this out. I think beginning of next pack I might try to do some sorting here. Okay. So, not much to choose from here. Oculus Whelp I maybe like a little better than the Bond Warden. Yeah, I'm going to take the Oculus Whelp here. Okay, Spark Rupture made it all the way back around. It does cycle itself. You get to draw a card when you play this. So just kind of for the sake of, you know, cycling it and triggering the Chrome Host Seedshark, I think I am going to go ahead and take it here. I know it's a weird card to pick for limited and all of that, but... Sunder the Gateway. I was hoping I could pick up some of these late, and here it is. Alright, Scroll Shift. That's probably something that could be good for the deck. Dune Shaper could make it in. Neither of these is probably going to make it in. Okay. So, let me do a little bit of sorting here. I want to get down to a white-blue deck. It took a little while to figure it out, but Lutri can still work. Outfold Hermit. Sculpted Perfection. Invasion of Kylum. Okay, it's white, blue. Norn's Inquisitor. Great card. Anything else that I would want here? Maybe a Protocol Knight? He's a knight, though. Norn's Inquisitor is a knight of everything else that it does. I'm gonna go ahead and take it here. Oh, hey, Kiora. That's cool. Invasion of Kaldheim's really good. There's another Lutri. Oh, magic is silly. Seal from Existence. This is some of the best removal in the entire format. I'm definitely taking Seal from Existence here. Yeah, I mean, Forest Dispersal's good too, but there's no way I take it over Seal from Existence. Hey, Invasion of Dominaria, this is a great one. Artistic Refusal would be okay. Don't love it. Do love this Invasion. So yeah, I don't have any doubles in the deck right now. It's great. On track to companioning Lutri here. Yeah, Invasion of Dominaria. I'll take it. I wouldn't mind picking up a counterspell or two. You know, if blue-white is sort of a little more tempo-oriented. Whoa, Plargan Nasari. I got my butt kicked by this card last draft because I wasn't able to remove it. Already have a Sigiled Sentinel, so Protocol Knight might actually be the take here. Negate would be fine, Thunderhead Squadron would be fine, but yeah, I'm going to take the Protocol Knight. Go a little bit on the Knight deck theme, without having 2 copies of anything. Okay, can't cast you, can't cast you. Bolas Slinger would be alright. I've already got an Oculus Whelp. Yeah, I'll take a Bolas Slinger. I think the deck is mostly built at this point. Hey, Daxos. Daxos could maybe make it in. Thunderhead Squadron's actually a knight. Yeah, maybe I'd pick up the Thunderhead Squadron here. Tidal Terror wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Thunderhead Squadron here. Get another knight with a different card name. Okay, I've got you. Don't have a negate yet. I don't have an Archivist. I don't think Archivist would make it in, though. I'll take the negate. I've already got a copy of you. Don't have a Halo Charge Scab. Would I rather play a Kite Sail than a Halo Charge Scab? I don't think so. No, I don't believe I would. Okay, I've already got Sunder the Gateway and Protocol Knight. I guess I just start taking stuff to kind of round out the collection. I don't think I have an Oracle of Tragedy in this deck yet, and there's a chance it could make the main deck. Probably not, though. Yeah, fill out the collection here a bit. Don't have a playset of Furnace Gremlins yet. Well, Agar's an uncommon. Get better vault progress that way. Aeronaut could make it in. Historian. Okay, Lutri the Spell Chaser is our companion. Every non-land card in the starting deck has a different name. So, what is the chaff here? What is the stuff we don't need? I don't think the Dune Shaper is a terribly great card for us. It's not bad or anything, but it doesn't really work with the themes of the deck especially. I'd like to keep the creature count pretty high. There are a couple of things that are not creatures that make creatures. Chromo Seedshark can do that for a lot of things, but you have to draw it. Let's see. Phyrexian Awakening is a creature. Invasion of Belanon is a creature. Sunder the Gateway is a creature. That's 3. Invasion of New Phyrexia is a creature. That's 4. I'm actually looking at 18 creatures right now, so I could trim that down a couple without getting punished too severely. The curve looks like a nice stair step at the moment. Not bad. Let's see, Oculus Whelp. We do have some tokens in the deck, incubator tokens, things that make incubator tokens, and a few things that can flip over. So I don't think the Oculus Whelp is totally unreasonable or anything. Bolaslinger is for a more aggressive deck, and I'm not sure how aggressive this deck is. Maybe the deck is more aggressive than I realized, though. If that's the case, maybe I should think about cutting this Halo Charge Scab. Maybe I should even think about going to 16 land. Okay, I'm gonna do 16 lands here. I think I'm actually gonna cut the Scab. Maybe Oculus Whelp can go. And Spark Rupture is kind of a filler card here. So yeah, I think this is the list. Yeah, I think I like everything else here. So this looks like a moderately aggressive blue-white deck. Has a bit of a knight sub-theme. There are only 6 knights total in the deck, so it's not a really highly, tuned knight deck. But it's also a Chrome Host Seedshark deck. In terms of spells that Lutri could copy, there's Sunder the Gateway. Scroll Shift, and C Double. So, Lutri's probably mostly a 3/2 flash otter, but there's a chance that Lutri could copy one of those 3 spells and get a ton of value for us. So, overall I think I like it. You're up against Major Tarot. That's a magic card if you're not aware. Go first. Looks pretty good. Let's see, I'd like to get the invasion down on a turn when I can then attack into it. So maybe I play this on turn 3 rather than turn 2. They can see our Lutri companion over here. They know we have only 1 copy of every non-land card. Or a singleton deck. Alright, planes and go. Island. Alright. I think I will lead on the Sanctifier here. If this thing sticks around, the life gain is annoying for the opponent to try to race. Blue-red. What do you got? Okay, so Seedshark is probably the play on 3. I don't really want to trade with this Order of the Mirror. But, I guess giving them no board presence is actually kind of reasonable. Now let me just get the shark down and say go. I'm not gonna offer the trade right now. Let's see if they can kill the Seedshark. Okay, Invasion of Gobakon only has 3 defense. Invasion of Dominaria has 5. If they have Stoke the Flames, they could burn out the Seedshark right now. No, they're transforming. Yeah, this is going to be no blocks. I'm going to flip this Invasion of Gobakon, and they are going to be sad pandas. Oh yeah, incubate too, because of the Seedshark. Alright, they got a Searing Barb, which I don't care about. Urabrask, it's kind of annoying. I guess the Contempt? I think they don't have the double blue yet. So, maybe the Urabrask? Yeah, I'll do the Urabrask. Flip over the Light Shield Array. Oh my god, it incubates again. That's kinda sick. Kinda ridiculous. Well, I just looked at their hand. They did not play a second blue source. They can make a Thopter. They can attack this battle. So, I guess I go for Invasion of Dominaria. Drawing me a card could find another land. Which it does. Go ahead and attack in, they have to chump block. Yeah, you flip that battle, I don't care. Light Shield Array puts another counter on the creatures. I could just start flipping these incubators and going crazy with the Light Shield Array. So they get a creature with a big butt. It's actually a vehicle, I believe. So I think they have to crew it. It's got high toughness. But they don't have artifacts at the moment, so I believe it's not going to have any power. Oh, it counts itself, so it'll have 1 power. Yeah, 1 power. And it's crew 1, so their little tokens can crew it up. Alright, so I think I go ahead and try to get in on the Invasion of Dominaria here. They can block the 3/3 this turn, but it's going to grow to a 4/4 at the end step. Okay, they just let this go. You get the Seraph Faithkeeper. It's got a giant flying Vigilant Angel. And I'll play the Invasion of Belenon. gotta hand it to the opponent. They've been sticking it out. I feel like I've got a kind of ridiculous board position, and they haven't given up. Okay, so the Tolarian Contempt can do some pretty good work for them. It only does it for creatures that are currently on the battlefield, though. Yeah, beginning of your end step. I get to bounce something back to my hand. Maybe a token? I might actually choose a token if I were them. Seedshark would send me back on mana a little bit. I could make it hexproof in response. But I think I'm gonna let this go. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to replay the Seedshark. Flip the 3/3. Come in with everything on the Invasion of Belanon. They let it through. Go to 35, flip the battle, cast the War Anthem, incubate with the Seedshark. Get +1 counters. They can bounce one of the things that has a counter on it back to the top of the library at the end of their turn. Like maybe the Alabaster Host Sanctifier. If they do a token, the token just goes away forever. I could choose to make my creatures hexproof in response. Let's see, do I want to try to save this token? I don't think it matters that much. I think I'd just as rather keep the Light Shield Array. It's awfully good. Alright, they have a Searing Barb in their hand, which is not really doing much for them. They have an Urabrask that they could have cast, so they might have like a big, 6 mana play, something like that. Let's see, I do control a Knight, so Protocol Knight would tap something down. I think I'll go ahead and do that. The Storm Sculptor is kind of the annoying blocker here. The one I don't want to trade with. They'll use it to crew the vehicle. Or they'll forget to do any such thing. Okay. They finally had enough. I'm surprised that they waited that long. Alright, we are up against Zwurgle. Go first. Looks pretty decent. Probably start on the Norn's Inquisitor here. Could flip the token next turn, turn after that. Could be Invasion of New Phyrexia for 2. Rayav. Creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks against Double Strike. Well, that could be dangerous. It could. Oh, the other thing I could do is scroll shift the Norn's Inquisitor. which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I kind of like it. Invasion of Theros. Search for an aura, god, or demigod. So yeah, this is a weird one. There are some good auras in the set, though. White has a pacifism, and green has Blighted Burgeoning, which is an aura that goes on your land. It's a great thing to fetch with Invasion of Theros. Occasionally you end up with a god or demigod. Hey, Daxos, he's an uncommon. There's a reasonable demigod there. I'm not sure why they're doing this. This is an onboard trick. I just make a 3/3. And he died for no reason. That seems very odd to me. Okay, I can get this down on this empty board and try to flip it. I think that's reason enough to go ahead and cast it here. I know I can't flip it this turn, and it could be more value later in the game, but the opponent gets way behind here. As long as I manage to get in against their Tazri. So he's a 3/3. So he can tap to make a mana of any color that only works for activated abilities. And he has a 5-color activated ability, and he only taps for white. Mostly he's a 3/3, which is fine. I could convoke an Astral Wingspan and just make certain that I flip the invasion. That seems pretty reasonable. Okay, I get to ferry.
Help here! With me!
I'm gonna go ahead and make the emblem here. It makes these tokens into 3-power things, which trade well with the Tazri. There's Daxos. He's got a lot of toughness. Alright, they're gonna draw a card and gain some life. They're definitely stalling up the ground over there with Tazri and Daxos. So I think I go ahead and plus the Teferi.
The best plans are improvised.
Let's see, do I give up the Thunderhead Squadron? Maybe I just give up this Order of the Mirror. Yeah. Okay, so Protocol Knight can tap down their Daxos. Gets it out of the way. And then I've got a pretty good attack here. These guys are vigilant, too. That's for 11. Okay, they're gonna take the trade here. Gain a life. So yeah, they were just playing Tazri as a 3/3, I think. Human Warrior. Well, that's fine. It's fine to play a 3/3 for 3. Jeru and Hazaret. So it doesn't have Vigilance and Haste because they don't have one or fewer cards in hand. Wow. So I'm a little bit bottlenecked on white here. I don't have double white for the seal from existence. I could make another emblem. And actually, I think I kind of like it.
All together now!
So, if I play the Marshal and I hold back the Inquisitor, then post-combat I can convoke out the Thunderhead Squadron. And this is a heck of a lot of damage coming over. Maybe I shouldn't have even held back the Inquisitor. I forgot about this guy having Vigilance. I think it would have been correct to attack with the Inquisitor, as a matter of fact. So maybe what I lose to here is actually a board sweeper. I'm going to buy the Lutri. I think you have to do that at sorcery speed. Okay, beat stick. They could try to get in and get either Ifara or the Seraph Faithkeeper. They don't put it on Jeru. They put it on Daxos. Okay, they're gonna look for a legendary creature card. Alright, they're gonna play PNLR without paying her mana cost. That's fine. Yeah, right here she's mostly just a 2/3. Now, I don't want them to flip this battle, so their head explodes. Alright, we were up against TDKK. Got mana. Got invasions. Don't really have creatures. I mean, there's Lutri, of course. That's nice. Nice to have an extra card in hand. Okay, not going to hold up negate. I'm going to go for Invasion of Gobakon. Alright. Vorinclex is definitely a problem. They've only got one green at the moment. So I'm going to keep them off of the Geoderm for a bit longer. Did you draw a forest? No way to tell. Am I flipping the Prankster? Okay. Yeah, based on their hand, it didn't look like they had much else that they could do, really. Okay, I could go for Invasion of Belanon or the Sentinel. I think the Invasion of Belanon is correct with the Glistening Goremonger on the table. This 2/2 can trade with it. I would sacrifice nothing, basically, when the Goremonger dies. So I think that's correct here. Next turn I could actually Invasion of Xerix it back to their hand, and then they have to sink the mana back into it again. If they get a forest next turn, they can play Vorinclex. And that is scary. Oh, Fertilid's Favor. This is great with the Invasion of Xerix. This is fantastic. Yeah, no blocks. So yeah, they went all in on their creature, and I'm going to tempo them here. Alright. I think I actually go for the Invasion of Xerix here to get another creature onto the battlefield. Invasion of Gobakon's incredibly powerful, but... Oh, they get the forest. They get the forest. It's a problem. I need my exile card for Vorinclex. Let's see. I think I'd buy the Lutri? Or... I could get down the Sigiled Sentinel, but I don't know where to put the counter on it yet. Can hold up the negate. It doesn't seem like they're going to be using that kind of thing, though. Maybe I just get another creature down here. So if they turn Vorinclex sideways, I might be able to take advantage of it more. More creatures is also better for the Angel on the flip side of Invasion of Xerix. +1/+1 in vigilance. That could be very good for the Thopteryx. Vorinclex has reach, so I'd kind of like him out of the way here. Okay, they replay the Prankster. Wow, they used all their mana. Jeez. See, I think I go ahead and kill the Warmonger on the ground here. Do you actually find a dragon card? No, you don't. Okay. Here we go. So, Sunder the Gateway can be a 2/2. I definitely want to use the Sentinel here. I need to get in with the Thopteryx. So, Evasion of Xerix, flip it over. Here's a Vertex Paladin. So Lutri could actually copy Sunder the Gateway, which is cool. I just, I'm not sure if I have time here. I don't know if I have time to do that. But I can hold up Lutri to flash him in. That'll make the Vertex Paladin bigger, which can hold open the Negate. So I think that's better than just casting this under the Gateway here. Now they could mill themselves 10 and try to flip the Vorinclex, because they've had nothing but land. They could also try to get in with the Geoderm, pressure me. They could try to flip the Herbology Instructor and give, like, the Sentinel or the Paladin -3. Lutri could come in to save the Paladin in that case, though. Okay, they play a Pest. So they're not doing some of those other lines. Right, because Herbology Instructor takes 7 mana total. Or 6. Okay, they're just playing some more spells out here. My turn. Okay, I think Lutri is going to copy this under the Gateway. I think that's what's going on here. So, white, Sunder, Lutri, copy it. Alright. Vertex Paladin's actually big enough to trade with their Vorinclex here. Just a wee little bit more patience, though, and I might be able to do something even better next turn. I want to tap down my board at the moment. I'm going to say no attacks. Yeah, Lutri actually has Ward 2 from the Thopteryx. Gives your legendary things Ward 2. Okay, they're doing the Vorinclex flip. They're milling themselves 10 cards. They put up to 2 creatures from among the milled cards on the battlefield. One of them could be Inga. See an Inga there. They can't get the Wren. It's only creatures. Sandstalker's an option. Looks like maybe Pest. Oh, looks like they did Streetwise Negotiator and Sandstalker Moloch. Alright, they don't have flying blockers anymore. I can flip both of these battles. So... like this. But I can actually make something else fly. Yeah. So, how about the Sentinel? He's got vigilance. That seems pretty reasonable. Ah! Marshal of Sulfur. Instead of negate. Yeah, why not? Okay. You flip the invasion of Gobakon. You flip the invasion of Belanon. Do I need you to block for me? I'm at 8. I would be at 10 if I attack. Attacking's better with the light shield array. Okay, so they get 7 counters here. They have no trample. All I really need to do is survive. I can make my creatures hexproof and indestructible, which is probably going to be the play this turn. Because they're probably going to come at me with everything. I can just block everything. Go hexproof indestructible. Stay alive. Oh, are you going to try to flip him to kill something? Okay. What's your target? Pick a target, any target. The light shield array is kinda dumb. Vision of Gobakon. I can see why it gets played in constructed decks. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm wondering if the opponent has realized now that I can just make my stuff hexproof and indestructible. And now they're feeling the burn. Feeling salty. Realizing their misplay and their misfortune. I have lethal in the air for sure. Hexproof indestructible. What you got for me? Are you going to time out down to nothing? No? Gonna flip the prankster? Okay. Flip the prankster, come in anyway? Okay. So, let's see. It doesn't really matter how I block all that much. I'll go ahead and kill this thing. We'll go ahead and kill that thing. Go ahead and kill this pest. Go ahead and kill this negotiator. Block the 8/8. And just take the 4 from the Goremonger. Play the Chromhost Seedshark. We are up against Korjin. Only white. Not ideal. Invasion of Dominaria could draw us into blue. It's iffy. I'm gonna try it. Can't cast Lutri off of this mana. They mulliganed to 5 on the play. Well, there's Seal from Existence. Can cast that with this mana. Okay, I am seeing Riveteer's colors from them. Oh hey, 2-drop. Why not? Maybe they'll kill it. Nope. Swiftwater Cliffs, seeing a lot of colors from them. Well, I might as well play the invasion and attack it. Did not draw an island there. Oh, they made a tapped land creature. That was a misplay. There's Jury. There's a blue. So, when Jury dies, deals damage equal to its power to any target. So Jury would be a trade with the Alabaster Host Sanctifier. Would I be okay with that? I believe that I would. I think I'm okay with this trade. But I could also scroll shift. Well, that was a quick victory. I guess they didn't have much else in their hand. We're up against Hal. Would you like to play a game of chess? Magic, maybe? I'll take this. Alabaster Host Sanctifier into maybe Invasion of Belenon? We'll see. Could be a Knights opening here. Diuretic Prankster, huh? Well... guess I go like this. They definitely would want to kill a 3/3 lifelink. So they can do that, but I've got a tempo play for them with the Protocol Knight. Now they're down to 11. I might very well be able to invade Belenon and get +1/+1 on all my creatures next turn. Don't have lethal quite yet. Okay, they've got a blocker. I'm going to invade Belenon. I will attack with these. They'll probably take a trade. Okay, Protocol Knight, that's fine. Norn's Inquisitor. Sago. I could actually buy and cast Lutri, but flipping the 2/2 is probably... I mean, into a 3/3, if they don't kill the Inquisitor. Nothing over here, you get a 3/3 token, which will be a pretty decent blocker for you, really. Alright. So, the 3s can go ahead and get in here. Block them both. Let go of the 1/1. Buy Lutri. Say go. There's a Prankster. They'll actually need more than that to stop me from invading Belenon. Okay. Massive trade of resources here. Gonna go ahead and do this Sealed from Existence. End the turn. I can flash in Lutri at the end of their turn. A forest. They've been missing a color all this time. They've actually been fighting us off pretty well. They still have a handful of cards. Now they've got Glissa. If I can win this game, it's going to be off of tempo. So, I think I just go ahead and get the Lutri down here. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Big, big trouble. Honestly, I think they've won the game. I don't think I can overcome this turn right here. Getting that land right there was death. So, we'll go ahead and see what we draw here. If it's not anything interesting, then probably just go ahead and give up. Rankle and Torbrand. What do they do, anyway? Combat damage. Can make a treasure. Players can sacrifice a creature. Sources can deal more damage. Which is kind of cute because they have First Strike, so it can make your non-First Strike creatures hit harder. It seems like they didn't choose to do any of those. Okay, we got a land. Alright, we're up against UT Assassin. I think this is actually a mulligan. Okay, that looks better. That looks much better. Keep it. I think I send back the Astral Wingspan here. So here's Negate. This is a pretty terrible opening, but at least I have my colors of mana. That is not a non-creature spell. Okay, Invasion of Gobakhan. Looks pretty good. See what's going on over there. Alright. Invasion of Belanon. Looks kind of nasty. I think I'm gonna put them off of that one for a while. Don't get me wrong, they've got other nasty things to do here too. You get to loot away a land. Okay, they're actually going for the aggressive line here. There's not much for me to do here, other than cast this Bola Slinger. Definitely not blocking the 5/2. No, no, no. None of that. Okay, so I can get in, tap the Marshal. If I bounce the Coppercoat Vanguard, then I can tap the Marshal without paying its ward. I can flip this invasion, tap down your knights, play the Light Shield Array. They can hit me back pretty hard. So I'm not out of the woods yet here. Huh. Astral Wingspan. They could have done a lot of damage to me this turn. And they did not. I did not draw mana there. Now the interesting thing I can do with the Vertex Paladin here is I can block with it, then scroll shift it. That's Ward 1, right? So it can just like block the Swordsworn Cavalier, scroll shift it back into an Invasion of Xerix, bounce anything like the Marshal of Zhalfir back to their hand, draw a card in the process. It's pretty interesting. Do I care about negating this? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. They're being much too conservative here. They should be far more aggressive. I'm gonna blow them out like crazy here. I guess I bounced the Swordsworn Cavalier, because it's got the big flying aura. It'd be nice to get rid of some of the other stuff, too. But no, I think I'd go ahead and get rid of it to get rid of the aura. And their invasion takes 2. And now... let's see, Norn's Inquisitor puts 2 bodies on the field. I would love to get the Chromeho Seedshark down, but I need to go ahead and re-attack this invasion. And... let's see. Yeah, I think... oh, that one's not a human. It's just a knight. Okay. Yeah, I'll tap it. If you want to block me with both of those, I'm fine with it. Okay. I think the 2 bodies for Norn's Inquisitor is maybe better here than the Seedshark just now. Say end of turn. Bullet Slinger's getting very big. Wow, they gave up. up against Fro Dex. Go first? Alright. We'll do that. Drop the plains. Forest. Oh, hey, Norn's Inquisitor. Good guy. Or maybe a bad guy? Might be cool to get down the Awakening and see if I can get a 5/5 off of the Inquisitor's trigger. Finn the Fangbearer. Well, yeah, I'm gonna play the Awakening this turn. No attacks. It's got Vigilance, though. So I want to play Invasion of Xerix on a turn where I've got a good amount of creatures on the board. So I'd like a chance to like flip some of these tokens over before I play the Invasion of Xerix. Okay, they can sunder that, that's fine. They don't have to have Vigilance. I don't care about getting some poison counters. That is not a big deal. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this while I can. While the Inquisitor is here and alive. Put them to 11. Say go. Now the Invasion of Xerix looks really good. Right? It's a bad tempo play, but once you have battlefield presence, then it's a strong tempo play. I could have a fight spell here, take out my 5/5. Finn is really good with those. Oh, Invasion of New Phyrexia. So, I can't get in with the Inquisitor because they have this 2/2 that they can flip over like at instant speed. They might also have Destroy Target Tapped Creature here. Which, if that's the case, do I play the Invasion of Xerix or do I do something else? Like Sunder the Gateway and Order of the Mirror. I think that might actually be the line here. The other thing that they might have is a board sweeper, in which case it might be silly not to go ahead and attack here. So, they could have like, you know, +2/+2 and untap Finn or something. Whatever. I want to go ahead and see them use their tricks and do their things here. So they do commit the 2/2 to the board. If they just chump block the 5/5, then they might have a sweeper. If they use a trick here, then I think they don't have a sweeper. Okay, cut short. So yeah, Sunfall is the card to watch out for when they've got double white and they don't have many things on the board. It's a fight spell, though. So it's going to kill like a 3/3 here, because Finn's going to get... Oh no, it's killing the Order of the Mirror. I'm a little surprised. Alright, so I think it's Invasion of Xerix this turn. You know, they've kind of gone all in on this Finn. Now he's out of the way. So I can use 4 here, 3 at their face. This gives me an Angel, gets bigger with the number of creatures I control. Yeah, it's still not a board sweeper. War Historian can block flyers, Finn can kind of block anything. Another land. Let's see. Bottlenecked on white. Could make my knights bigger. I mean, I think I just try to kill them here, right? So, I don't think I would attack the invasion of New Phyrexia. So let me just pressure their life total to start with. No, wait. This is a misplay. Sorry guys, this is a misplay. I should have played the invasion of New Phyrexia to pump up the power of Vertex Paladin to hit them harder. Would make their blocks worse, too. They would have had to block that way anyway, though. But yeah, they could have taken more damage. For sure. X is 3. See, I think they could have been at 1 life here instead of 4 life. We'll see if that matters. Let's see, I also could have played Marshal and Sigiled Sentinel. That still would have been like 1, 2... like 1, 2 for the creatures, and then 1 from him, 1 from him. Would that have actually been lethal that turn? But I was bottlenecked on white. I only had 1 white mana, so I couldn't make that play. Anyway, I won. Well, guys, I suddenly find myself at 6 wins and 1 loss. This could be the last game. Let's go. We're up against Icarus, who flew too close to the sun. His wings melted. Opponent goes first. I'm going to start of Norn's Inquisitor into Bola Slinger unless I find some blue. I think I'm going to try it. On the draw, you're more likely to hit your land that you need. There's a Plains. Now I've got a 2, 3, 4. Oh, Traumatic Revelation. I guess they could take the Inquisitor if they want to set me off of my curve. Alright. They don't get their 3-3, though. And they don't see the invasion of New Phyrexia. Okay. Order of the Mirror is a little bit low impact. It can go. So here's a Sigiled Sentinel. We're going in hard on the discard here. C double and the Marshal, I think, can go. Are they going to continue going in hard on the discard? I think I'd go ahead and cast this. Go after the invasion. Yeah, take your chump block. Okay. Coming in. Okay. Forest Dispersal. That's fine. Thunderhead Squadron. What you got? Teferi's a pretty good card, you know. Probably shouldn't let me have him. Why don't you make me discard? Solarian Contempt, you're gonna bounce something. Thunderhead Squadron? That's fine. That's fine. You flip that, you flip their face. There's Teferi.
You're in for a bad time.
Let's do the emblem. Solarian Contempt actually targets.
You can't beat Zalfir and Ascari.
So they're going to have to pay Ward 1 when they use it. Okay, Invasion of Fiora. That's fine. Now they don't get any extra value out of their Tolarian Contempt. So let's see. I'm going to buy the Lutri, I think. Well, maybe it's okay to discard the Bola Slinger. Here. Plus... Oh, no. It's fine to discard lands, actually. That's what it's fine to do. Get down the Bola Slinger. Okay, we got a removal spell. And a land. Sure. Yeah, let me go ahead and buy the Lutri here. Give me some options.
You are not going to like what's next.
Do I want to discard the Lutri or two other things? I think two other things is fine here. Lutri and Scroll Shift is kind of interesting. Hey, Seal from Existence. Non-land permanent, so I could get rid of one of their battles. This is like the annoying little Prickle Fairy, and this one is like Marchesa. I guess I could wait for Marchesa to flip.
Keep them guessing.
Now do I let the Lutri go? I think now I do. So, Phyrexian Awakening. And I'll say go. Let's say creature or battle. You're gonna get a 3/3, friend. Yep, what you got? Nothing? I got a 4/4 with Vigilance. And you are about to have nothing at all. I will decline. These two lands can go, I believe. Let me just play this Invasion of Xerix real quick here. Bounce that. Transform this. Cast this. There we go. Inga Rune Eyes, sure, scry it up. Three to the top. Bunch of spells. Alright. Sounds fine to me. Let's see, I could do another emblem. How many cards do I have left in my library? Plenty, right? I've got plenty. I'll keep drawing.
I like to think I'm good at thinking.
I think Oracle of Tragedy can go here. Go ahead and hit some land drops. They can chump with Inga, but that's all. So I don't think I'm afraid of her, really. Again, with the sequencing, I should have played the creature first to make the paladin bigger. I'm used to playing things post-combat, I'm not used to the paladin. There we go. That's something to get rid of. And the opponent's head blew up. That's it, you guys. That's 7 wins. 7 wins and 1 loss. Let's take a look at this deck again. So, Lutri Companion worked out fine. Was able to copy a spell at least once, I think. And the rest of the time is just nice to have access to the Otter. Invasion of New Phyrexia is ridiculous bomb. Seedshark is a ridiculous bomb. Didn't really get a chance to play Sea Double. That's a shame. Seems like our opponents made us discard it generally when it came up. The Knight sub-theme was fine, right? Was able to do the tempo thing with the Protocol Knight. Played very well. The Invasion of Xerix was amazing, especially this card with Scroll Shift was great. Even just the threat of it being a thing was great. So yeah, Invasion of Gobakon was an amazing card. So yeah, I think this is just a deck with a good curve, good cards, you know, got some bombs in there, and overall managed to work out. So yeah, blue-white seems like a good, strong archetype to me. The uncommons were definitely pulling their weight. Love this Invasion of Xerix. Thought the Protocol Knight was good. Because this deck was kind of aggressive and trying to attack invasions, battles, I think the Bola Slinger pulled his weight this time. If you don't have an aggressive deck, I don't like him. But if your deck is more tempo-oriented like this one, where you've got like battles to attack and stuff, I think the Bola Slinger is actually pretty decent in this case. But yeah, and some of these other invasions like Bellanon, Dominaria, they did fine. Overall, I'm just pleased as can be. You know, 7 wins. What's not to like? Anyway, so if you've enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe. It helps out the YouTube algorithms. I would love to be able to do this as my job, you know, and get monetized. So just those little tiny things you can do help me out tremendously. And until next time, stay cool.